Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So, whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV.
Behind every mistake, there's a person. And behind every struggle, there's a story waiting to be told. This is Redemption, a road to rehabilitation and recovery, where honesty meets hope and change begins. I am Prem Badri. I was a part of the problem, and now I want to be part of the solution. So join me on Real TV every Thursday at 6 p.m. See you there.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content is provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good afternoon and greetings from the studio of Real TV, located at Fred's Plaza, Eastern Main Road, Samoa, in beautiful Trinidad. This is yet another segment of NPTA Speaks, National Parent Teacher Association Speaks. We are always very happy to be able to reach out to you in this particular medium, in this particular forum, pronouncing what the NPTA is all about, perspectives of the NPTA, and hearing the voice of the National Parent Teacher Association. That organization which seeks the interest and welfare and well-being of all our children of Trinidad and Tobago, and realizing that parents are at the center of what their children do and what their children will become. Today, Thursday, July 9th, 2026, is the penultimate day at the end of the third term of the academic year 2025-2026. Tomorrow is the last day, and from Monday, all our students would be on vacation, enjoying a time of leisure, enjoying a time of doing what they want, waking up late, and just having good fun as they enjoy 8 weeks of vacation. Last Thursday, 2nd of July at 11 p.m., 17,509 students who wrote the secondary entrance assessment examination on March 26th would have gotten access to the Ministry of Education portal, where they would have gotten to access their results of the exam done in 2026. Many students would have logged in and they would have gotten access and they were rejoicing and just saying, thank God I was able to be successful at the exam. On Friday, the day after, the ministry organized what is considered to be an SEA recognition ceremony where they applauded, gave accolades, commended the top 9 students of this year's cohort of SEA 2026. And whilst the rankings were not released, because there is a review process, a time frame wherein parents can query, they could inquire as to the markings and as to the results of their students, and perchance these rankings could be changed. So that the students who attended that recognition, 9 of them were only applauded in terms of alphabetical order. We were advised as well at that particular ceremony that 3 students of the 9 gained full 100% markings at the SEA 2026. And I want to opine that this is historical insofar as the SEA results in Trinidad and Tobago are concerned, where 3 students were able to gain full marks, 100% in mathematics, 100 in English language, and 100 in English language writing. I want to really, on behalf of the National Parent Teacher Association, salute, applaud, and congratulate all the students who were successful in this year's SEA 2026. We have been on record, in particular with this cohort of students, in giving them double accolades, because when they went into school in 2019, in the infant one, a few months thereafter, in 2020, we were all thrown into the throes of a global pandemic, COVID-19. And many of these students learned and interacted behind a device. Arduous, unprecedented, never before tested, for 2 years in some instances, and even more in yet other instances. And these students persevered. These students were resilient, and we are seeing the results of that perseverance and that resilience that took place during COVID 2020 to 2022. So I'm extremely delighted when I see the results, improvement in the results as well. As we go along with the interview today, we are going to see how our students did with the cursory analysis that we can do based upon the marks and the information that we have available to us at the National Parent Teacher Association. Viewers, I am pleased to announce that the guests on my program this afternoon are Mara Beaton, Kirep Presbyterian School, also an affiliated school of the National Parent Teacher Association, and her loving, attentive mother, Ms. Balini Ramlakan. These are my guests on this afternoon's program. Ladies, welcome to the studio of Real TV. We are so happy to have you.
Thank you.
We are so delighted that you accepted our invitation to join us. Again, Amara, congratulations. You have made us extremely proud, and we are going to see and connect how your mother's support, your mother's assistance really has helped you in order to get to this stage in your educational journey. Again, congratulations.
Thank you.
As we begin, Amara, tell me, how was the feeling when you realized that you were among 17,509 students, you were among the top 9 students? What was the feeling like? Tell us.
I was very proud and ecstatic, and also I couldn't believe it.
Good, 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 good. But you would have realized that you were a hard worker, you were committed, you would have probably gotten A's in your classes prior and even in your Standard 5 class. So you would have expected that you would have done extremely well, but probably not in the top 9. What would have given or what would have contributed to some of your scholastic abilities and prowess over the years? In other words, what would have aided in ensuring that you did so well at the SEA 2026?
Well, first, most importantly, my mommy, who was always there, who always guided me, and who always supported me. My teachers, who were there to support me, they guided me, they helped me throughout my academic journey. They're one of the main reasons why I'm here today,
Great.
including my lessons teachers,
Right.
who also helped me, and my classmates, who were my biggest supporters.
Great, happy to hear that. Now you care for the sake of the viewers, and of course because you want to identify some of the persons who assisted you. You care to tell the viewers the principal's name, your class teacher's name, the teachers at the school who will probably help you, your lessons teacher as you alluded to. You can just tell us who some of these players, who some of these persons are.
Well, my principal is Miss Patricia Thompson Jagannath.
Very good.
My teachers, Mr. Brian Suku and Mr. Avin Datu.
Good.
Mr. Brian Suku being my standard 4 and 5 teacher, and
Great.
Mr. Datu being my infants 1 and 2 teacher, who gave me the foundation that I
Great,
needed
great.
to succeed.
Good.
My lessons teachers, Mrs. Anna York and Mrs. Hafiza Ali Carey.
Wow. And to those teachers out there, if you are viewing, we really want to thank you for the effort, the sacrifice, and the dedication that today we are among one of the great students in Trinidad and Tobago at this time, Amara Beaton. Let's turn to your mom, Valini. Can I call you Valini?
Sure you can.
Great. Welcome. And again to you, Valini. Congratulations for your support, your dedication to your daughter's performance, and all that you have done in order to make sure that she's at this stage where she can boast, I am among the top 9 SCA students 2026. What is the feeling, Valini?
Oh, the feeling is overwhelming. One of joy, one of pride. I am proud to be her mother, more or
Great.
less.
Yeah. What do you think as a parent made the biggest impact on your daughter's life and would have made a difference, certainly, in order to bring her to this stage today?
I firmly believe God. We are Hindus, so I
Okay.
try to get her involved, going to temple, you know, putting God first in everything that we do.
Yes.
So as parents, I think we need to instill that value. We need to, you know, encourage them to let them know that they are enough.
Yes.
Regardless of what their grades are, you know. So, you know, discipline,
Good.
you know, all those things I think played a major part for her.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, Valini, one of the hallmarks of education is the support, the backing and assistance of parents to their children, to the students. And we boast all the time that the student whose parent is deeply entrenched and involved in the educational journey of their child or children, that child is bound. No if, buts, or maybe the child is bound to do well. And of course, what you just told us here today is evidence that certainly the support you gave to Amara assisted in no small way, in no small measure, in being able to achieve where she's at today. Tell me, did you put any undue pressure on Amara at any time?
Oh no, because for me it was a pleasure, you know, working with Amara. She was not a child to, you know, fumble or
Good.
give trouble or fuss, or, you know, she was always, she likes a challenge.
Good.
So she always used to strive for better,
Yes.
regardless of, you know, let's just say she didn't do well in one
Good.
term.
Yes.
Mind you, it would be well, but it
Right.
would not be well for Amara because she's a perfectionist.
Okay,
She likes
okay.
to do extremely well.
100%.
Yes. So, you know, it was a pleasure.
Yes,
It was
good,
not
good,
too
good,
difficult
good.
being,
Great.
you know, she did it on her own,
Good.
basically.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. Now, even as you say that, Valini, every day will not be Sunday.
True.
Every day will not be a good day.
Yes.
We have rain sometime and sunshine sometimes. We have mountaintop experiences and valley experiences at some point in time.
Yes.
And certainly there would have been days of disappointment, days of stress, days of almost wanting to give up.
Correct.
How did you deal with those downtimes in Amara's life?
Well, we take it one day at a time. I try to encourage her that it's okay to have bad times, because
Yes.
there's not always good times, as you
Got you.
rightfully said.
Yes.
You know, I teach her to learn from her mistakes.
Yes.
You know, to know her worth and know that
Yes.
it's okay, and
Got
you are
you.
enough regardless of
Yeah.
what. You
Great.
know, pick it up from there.
Yes.
Take it one day at a time, and we'll move forward from
Got
there.
you. Very good. Very good. Amara, back to you. Tell me, what does this achievement mean to you? And as you answer that question, tell us as well your first choice. Obviously, you have passed for your first choice. And why did you choose this particular school as your first choice? So first of all, the achievement, what it means to you, and of course, your first choice school and why you chose this first choice school.
It means so much to me. It means the world to me. It means that I really succeeded in what I needed to, and what has been my dream since in standard 2 to pass for my first choice school, but never would I have thought that I would have been among the top 5.
Got you, got you. Very good, very good. And the
And
school?
my first choice school, which I passed for, is Lakshmi Girls.
Good. Congratulations again. And why did you choose Lakshmi Girls as your first choice?
Well, since I went to a Presbyterian school, I wanted to experience going to a Hindu school
Okay,
and
fine.
being in my religion.
Got you. Great. And you are looking forward, I'm sure,
Yes,
to going to that school.
very excited since
Good.
registration on
Right.
Wednesday.
That was yesterday, registration.
Yeah.
Good. So you saw your new school, you saw the ambience, the environment, what it looks like. So you already begin to acclimatize yourself. Lakshmi Girls, here I come in September 2026, no?
Yep.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we pause for a cause. We go pay some bills and come right back speaking with Amara and Valini.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us. Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So, whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV.
Behind every mistake, there's a person. And behind every struggle, there's a story waiting to be told. This is Redemption, a road to rehabilitation and recovery, where honesty meets hope and change begins. I am Prem Badri. I was a part of the problem, and now I want to be part of the solution. So join me on Real TV every Thursday at 6 p.m. See you there.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Thank you very much and welcome back to NPTA Speaks, National Parent Teacher Association. This segment comes every Thursday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. National Parent Teacher Association Speaks. Guesting with me today, Amara Beaton and her dear mother, Valini Ram Lakan, as we look at my journey to success, the theme of today's segment, my journey to success. And again, I can't say it enough. Congratulations to you, Amara Beaton, on your achievement.
Thank you.
When we attended the recognition ceremony last week, we were advised that the following students are the top 9 students in no special ranking. Again, because as I said, there's a review process with CXC. I just want to itemize the names of the top 9 students in alphabetical order. Catherine Ajoda of St. Peter's Private. Amara Beaton, who is guesting with us today from Curep Presbyterian. Shivan Khan, from Karani Hindu. Shazana Mohammed from DB Hindu. Adam Nengtang, Montrose Government Primary. Liam Rajnath, Trinidad Renaissance Preparatory School. Ethan Ramlakan Singh, San Fernando TML. David Ramlakan, Montrose Government Primary School. Vivek Supersad Maharaj, Monroe Road Hindu School. And again, to these top 9 students, NPTA reaches out to you and expresses its profound and deepest congratulations, not only to these students, but to the school community, to the teachers, the principals, the educators, and of course, their devoted, dedicated, committed, sacrificial parents who would have supported them all the way in order to achieve what we are seeing here today and celebrating. I want to also remind you that the highest composite standard score in this particular exam was 253.423. The highest top score that could have been attained in this examination. And 3 students of these 9 would have attained those highest top score in our SEA 2026. Again, let's divert our attention to Amara and to ask Amara, who is your biggest cheerleader?
My mommy.
Your mother. And why do you think she's cheering you on and supporting you all the way like this? Tell me.
Because she always has wanted the best for me.
Good.
And I love her so much, and
Good.
without her, I couldn't be where I am today.
Good, very good, very good, very good. I want to also state that this year, we had 6 boys out of 9 students who are in the top 10. And I'm not trying to belittle your standing in any way, Amara, but we have something with our boys when it comes to boys underachievement. So that when we see our boys excelling in this way, we are also commending Amara, Catherine, and Shazana, all 3 of you girls who did extremely well, but we want to also focus on our boys because over years, over time, the boys have not been shining as good as they should. So Amara, I'm sure you'll join with me in highly commending the 6 boys of the 9 of you who would have placed in the top 9. Don't you agree?
Yeah, of course.
Very good, very good, very good. Last Friday as well at the recognition ceremony, Amara read a very outstanding response to the accolades that were bestowed upon her at that particular ceremony. All 9 students were given the opportunity to express in their own words, and I'm told in many instances, and Amara's instance in particular, she prepared this response. Mom didn't help her, teachers didn't help her. This is her response. And I thought it fitting to pay attention to Amara's response as she expressed at the SCA recognition ceremony last Friday at the Ministry of Education's office on St. Vincent Street in Port of Spain. Amara, it's all yours. Let's hear the response.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, awardees, and parents. My name is Amara Beaton. Today, I stand here honored to be representing my school, Kira Presbyterian Primary School. My SEA journey has been one like no other, filled with commitment, sacrifices, dedication, and a whole lot of lessons. It truly has been an experience, one in which I'd like to thank my principal, Mrs. Patricia Thompson Jagannath, My teachers, Mr. Brian Suku and Mr. Avin Datu, also my lessons teachers, Miss Anna York and Miss Hafiza Ali Carey, for all their guidance, support, and dedication towards my academic success. I'd also like to thank my mommy, a single parent who has sacrificed day and night and has gone without countless times just so that I can achieve a proper education. To all future SEA students, although the journey may seem hard and tedious, your work will be rewarded in the end. So remain resilient, focused, and trust in God. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much, Amara.
You're
well done.
welcome.
And I'm sure you want to give me a copy of that, don't you?
Yes.
Please, thank you. I'll keep this in my archives and really cherish this script from you. Again,
you.
congratulations. We also want to acknowledge Mr. Nilan Dwarika, who is the PTA president at Cure Presbyterian School. The importance of parent-teacher association in every school, because we provide that buttress, we provide that support, we provide that measure of help to our students, because in keeping with our motto, home and school united for the good of the child. So it is the involvement of Mr. Nilan Dwarika, his executive, and the membership of the PTA at Cure Presbyterian School, why today we can rejoice, why today we can celebrate, why today we can offer congratulations to Amara and her achievement at the school. The involvement of PTAs remains a critical factor in helping our schools on this educational journey. We turn our attention then back to Valini. Valini, and of course, I'm letting the public know that you are a single parent.
I am.
And of course, I don't think you are hesitant to admit that. And of course, it is the reason why we should give you more accolades, more applause, because you were able to almost single-handedly assist and provide the support to your dear daughter. I'm sure there are other mechanisms or there are other support aids in your family who would have provided help and support to Amara. And you will certainly want to be able to mention them today and, of course, give them some accolades as well for what they have done and what they mean to your daughter, Amara.
Yes, sure. So for me, my dad, he was a major part
Good.
to play in Amara's life. You know, he stood up as that father figure in her life. He was always there, you know, every birthday,
Good.
every, you know, ceremony, every age, every achievement, everything, you know, he was a major part. My grandparents,
Good.
which is her great-grandparents.
Good.
So
Still
they are
alive?
still alive.
Very good,
At
very
84.
good. Good,
So,
thank God.
and going strong.
Right,
We
right.
hope to have them there. You
Good.
know, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins.
Very good.
Even my friend, my best friend Christina.
Great.
She has always been there for me, supporting me from the get-go.
Good. Well done, Christina. Well done.
Yeah, she has always been there supporting me, and I think I myself needed that support.
Good.
Even a particular teacher from her school, Mr. Avin Datu and his wife, Mrs. Datu,
Great.
they have always, you know, guided me. They
Yes.
have always encouraged me to,
Yes.
you know, give me that moral support.
fine.
That, you know, regardless of what, I can,
Yes.
I can make it. You
Yeah.
know.
You have
So-
heard the old proverb, Valini, it takes a village to raise a child.
I agree.
And you couldn't have done it on your own. That's why you must now give
Thanks, yeah.
exactly to the support that you have had, support mechanism that you have had with your family members and even your friend Christina, you have
Yes.
mentioned, teachers at this school as well. And of
Yes.
course, they are just as proud, I'm sure, as we are all justly proud of the achievement of
Yeah,
Amara.
they are.
Tell me about the communication between yourself and Amara. And communication is two ways. In other words, you would relate to Amara, Amara would relate to you. How has the communication been between the both of you, especially leading up to the time of the SCA in March?
Communication has been easy. Amara is a easygoing child.
Good.
It's not difficult
Good.
to, you know, be her mom or be her parent.
Right.
You know, she listens.
Good, good,
And
good.
she is self-driven. So
Good, good,
she
good,
would
good, good.
she would do things for herself,
Right,
and you know,
right,
I
right.
would. I'd support it because
Good,
you know
good, good.
she
Yeah.
she's a good child.
And of course, probably self-motivated as well.
Yes,
There was no
she is.
need to really push and coerce and force her into even studying?
Not that much,
Great,
no.
great. Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Tell us, Amara, a little bit about your educational journey from infant one. I made the point that, of course, when you came into school in September then, if you could remember, it was difficult for you, I'm sure, because you were at home, laptop probably, or a phone or something, a cell phone, and that's how you started your educational journey. Give us a brief synopsis as to your educational journey from infant one up until standard 5, briefly.
Well, honestly, online class for me, it was fun because I got to learn in the comfort of my own home.
Good.
And then when school started back in standard 1, it wasn't that hard to adapt back to the school environment.
Yes. Yeah.
And from there, it was fun, it was enjoyable, it was memorable.
Good.
It truly has been an experience.
Good. One of the aspects of the classroom experience is that social component. Social meaning that you're running around with the children outside, you're eating around the table with the children, etc. And you would have not got this experience in infant 1 and infant 2, obviously, because you said you came out in standard 1. Did you miss the social aspect of being with your colleagues, your classmates, for example? Because you would have surely gone to ECCE, Montessori school perhaps, or kindergarten, preschool?
Yes.
Preschool? Right. So there would be that social aspect in your preschool. Social meaning playing with the children, mixing with them, laughing and talking with them. You would have not had that in infant 1 and infant 2. But of course, when you came back out in standard 1, you would have had that. What was the experience like at home all alone, online, which of course you enjoyed, which is fine. But didn't you miss that social component, that social aspect?
Maybe a little bit.
Good. But how did you make up for that, do you think?
I had my mommy there.
Good. Probably cousins as well.
Yeah.
Neighbors perhaps. Yeah, very good. What excites you most about going to your new school, your secondary school?
Just the thought of starting a new chapter in my life and starting a new school and having a fresh start, making new friends, meeting new teachers, adapting to a new school environment.
Good.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, and of course you can't wait. I'm sure this is going to be the longest 2-month vacation in your life.
Yes.
You wish you were going out to this secondary school of your first choice tomorrow, Lakshmi Girls. But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. You must wait for 2 months, 8 weeks, enjoy the vacation, do things you haven't done before, and just enjoy the moment. And come September, you're all ready to go out to Lakshmi Girls and to excel just as you have done in the last 7 years. We paused again for a cause. It's that time where we break and of course pay some bills and come back speaking with Amara Betan and her loving mother, Balini Ramlakan. Be right back.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Let's get straight to the point. I am Dale Edwards, Dale the Voice, and we're going to get straight to the point right here on Real TV. Join me Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. when we talk the hard truth. We're not beating around the bush. We're getting straight to the point, dealing with real issues, social, politics, and much more. Monday to Friday, the only place to be is right here on Real TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, young people, senior citizens, it is my pleasure and privilege to invite you to look at the program Inspired on Real TV at 2 p.m. every Wednesday afternoon. Inspired is designed to lift your spirits, to help you overcome depression and failure so you could be an outstanding, extraordinary success. We have special experts every Wednesday who will inspire you to do better, to be your best self. So may God bless you. And remember, every Wednesday at 2 p.m., please look out for the program inspire.
Are you looking for the right space for your business? Fred's Plaza has the space you need. We offer professional rental spaces designed for growing businesses. Conveniently located in San Juan on the Eastern Main Road, opposite the PTSC terminal and between Royal Castle and Mario's. Easy access, high visibility. For inquiries, call or WhatsApp 868-384-7142 today, or visit Level 3 Fred's Plaza for details.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to NPTA Speaks, National Parent Teacher Association Speaks. We are in the studio of Real TV, located at Fred's Plaza, Eastern Main Road, Sawa. Please, we are always delighted to be able to share this 1 hour segment with you every Thursday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Like I said before, this is the penultimate day of the third term of the academic year 2025-2026. And from Monday, our students are officially on vacation for the next 8 weeks. To all our students, we wish that you would enjoy the vacation and be safe. If you are going on the beaches, you are going on the hikes, wherever you're going, please be safe, because we need all our students back out in September for the new academic year. Guesting with me today, Thursday, July 9th, 2026 are Amara Betan and her mother, Valini Ramlakan. Amara, a student of Curep Presbyterian Primary School, is one of 9 top students in Trinidad and Tobago at this year's SEA 2026. Tell us, Amara, what is your career ambition? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I have 2 career ambitions that I'm deciding between. One is a lawyer to help single mommies like mine.
Good.
And second, a pilot to
Good.
travel around the world.
Good. Certainly you like to travel, certainly.
Yes.
Good, very good. And we're looking forward to another female pilot in the making, Amara. Wish you all the best. One of the things that we would want to do as well is to be able to track the success stories of all our students who have done extremely well in this particular cohort 2026. In other words, Amara and Valini, 5 years from today, we would want to be able to see what the results have been at the CSEC level, even involving going on to CAPE, for example, or what other attributes, what other disciplines you are going to undertake post CSEC 5 years hence. So we'll be tracking you, Amara, please, every year, every term, to see how has Amara done, how is Amara doing at Lakshmi Girls Secondary School. What advice, Amara, would you have for students who are now in Standard 4? Come September, they are going to Standard 5 and are going to be writing the SEA in 2027. What advice do you have for those students?
You should never get overwhelmed by the pressure simulated by others around you. You should always tell yourself that in the end you will be rewarded and will be recognized for all your efforts.
Great. Thank you very much, students. I hope you are listening. Solid, sound advice from Amara Beaton. Amara, tell us, how did your teachers and classmates contribute to this success you now enjoy? How did they do it?
Well, without my teachers, they are the main reason that I have grown so much in my academic success. And my classmates, they were my biggest supporters. 2 in particular, actually,
Good.
Avery and Elisa in my class.
Avery and Lisa. Big up Avery Male, right? Male, right. Big up Avery and Lisa. You have really been supporting Amara, and she's acknowledging the support that you have given to her, and you are telling them, gone from Curep Presbyterian School, but you are not going to forget the support that they gave you along the journey. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Amara, tell me, how did you balance schoolwork and leisure? Because certainly it was not all work. and definitely not all play. So there had to be a medium, a middle ground, where you were able to balance effectively so schoolwork, playtime. How did you do it?
Well, I always had my breaks in between. On the days that I had lessons, I would take a break, I would have dinner, I would watch some TV before lessons began, and then after lessons finished, which was around 7:30, at around 8, I would have gone to bed. And then on the days that I didn't have lessons during the week, I would have always put in a half an hour or an hour after school of work, revision, revising all the stuff that I did in class, reviewing past papers. And then on a Saturday, I had lessons on a morning time from 10 to 12, sometimes 10 to 1.
Good.
I would have lunch before I went to lessons. I would have had my breaks in between lessons, and then after lessons, I would have came home, I would have relaxed for a little bit, and then in the evening time, I would have gone over my work and maybe revised a little bit.
Good. Very good indeed. Very good. Bellini, Tamara kept speaking about lessons, lessons teacher, lessons, etc. It's really called the parallel education system. So that you have your regular school, career Presbyterian school, and parents always see it fitting, or some parents rather, see it fitting to support or give the additional layer of support to the students by aligning them with lessons teacher, for example. This helped, I'm sure, from what Amara is attesting to as well, in great measure in the results of today. Do you share that same view as well, that the lessons would have really helped along the way in bringing Amara to where she is at this success?
Yes,
that she
of
now
course.
enjoys?
Lessons is important. I mean, once you can and you can afford it. I mean, good lessons is not cheap.
Yes,
just
exactly.
Just like everything else,
Yes.
you know, good things. But
Certainly.
it helped. It helped her a lot because I must attest.
Yes.
There are some questions that I was not able to help
You
her
yourself,
with.
right? Okay, fine.
So that's where her lessons teacher comes in, you know, and they would help and they would pick up her little slack as to where she could not understand, and I probably could not help
as well.
So yeah, I believe lessons outside of school is important.
Let me just throw the cat among the pigeons here today, Bellini, and tell you that there are teachers, standard 5 teachers, who teach in the day, 8:15 to 2:15, and they insist that after school, come to my lessons and pay $400 a month, $500 a month for additional classes or additional lessons. And I have referred to that sometimes as mafia. In other words, you are not able to give the child the education that they are due during the school day.
Correct.
But you see it necessary, almost mandatory, to ask that same child to attend your classes post 2:30, come to my classes and get additional help and support. Whereas you could have done that during the course of the day. So again, it's not a question for you to answer me per se, but I mean just to let you know that that sometimes is questionable and it's something that I think we need to look at.
But I'd like to say something on that.
Sure.
Her teacher, Mr. Brian Suku, which was her standard 4 and 5 teacher, he did not do that. His lessons were free.
Wow.
Free of
Kudos.
charge.
Very good.
So
very good.
he did not have even Miss Anna York.
Good.
You know, the teachers at Cure Presbyterian are very dedicated towards their kids.
Very good.
And
very
you know,
good.
they build a name for themselves.
Good,
You know, and
good,
the school.
good,
You know,
good.
they try to get that. You know, in the bag.
Great, good.
So it was never paid lessons.
Good.
However, I think Amara needed that extra push.
Got you. Got you.
Hence the reason why we chose outside lessons. You
Good,
know,
good,
for a more one-on-one
Yeah,
basis.
good. And this is commendable, eh? And of course, I would really want to commend all our teachers who would have gone over and beyond and given those extra lessons to the students at no cost. I know as well, Bellini, some teachers and even principals would have even given lessons on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
Free of charge, no cost whatsoever.
Yeah.
And this should not go unnoticed. It should not be regarded as not important. We really cherish and value the work our educators, our teachers, especially when they go beyond and above the call of duty and are able to assist in this way in helping our students.
I agree.
Hats off to those students. Hats off to those students. What message, Mom, would you give to parents, especially those parents who are probably struggling and do not know how to be able to give their children the kind of support that you give to Amara, again, to bring her to this level of success that she now enjoys today?
Well, I can safely say that it was no bed of roses for me being a single parent. I too did struggle. But again, you know, with my dad's support, I am thankful. I don't have my mom. I lost my mom at a very young age.
Right.
So I'm still thankful that I have my dad. And, you know, the advice that I'll give them is to never give up.
Right.
You know, continue working with your children.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, there is a lot of online platforms that you can get help. And there is the new AI app that you can use at school. You know, my advice is to get yourself informed, get yourself out there and try and see how, you know, how you can work with your child. Because that is important. And that is what I did. Because, you know, there's Google. Use it for the right way. You know, you use it to work out a sum. Use it to work out. You know, I did those things because sometimes it really is a struggle and you can't afford. And even though you can't afford, doesn't mean you can't give your child the education that they deserve. You know.
Very good, very good, fantastic. Now, Bellini, Amara is not the perfect child, and of course, she would have done things to warrant discipline, correction. You have to balance that discipline, that correction, as well as that love and care and attention which she deserves. How are you able to balance the times that you have to discipline Amara, correct her, and yet express and show her that love, care, and attention?
Well, with the discipline, it wasn't too much. However, however, yes, she's not the perfect child. As well as me, I'm not the perfect mom.
That's right.
So, you know, the balance was, you know, how to put it? It was more or less like a learning for her.
As well,
you know, I teach her that discipline is important in everything that we do. So, you know, it wasn't so bad.
Got you. And it's also called tough love to her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You have to correct the child, but you still love the child.
So I try to teach her that the discipline is necessary because without it, you know, you'll fall short. And I don't want her to fall short in life. As parents, we want them to be better than us.
That's right. So, that's right. And you are going out of the way, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yes, definitely. Which is so good, so fantastic.
Thank you.
It's that time again where we must take a break, pay some bills, and come back on the last segment, My Journey to Success, Amara's Journey to Success. And this is only one chapter, you know. It doesn't end here. It's only one chapter. The other chapter starts in September and continuing. We take a break and come right back. NPTA Speaks.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
3.2 million ways to say thank you. And I want to say thank you for giving us 3.2 million views on Real TV. Don't miss the action. Don't miss a beat. Make sure and follow us on every social media platform. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Even follow us on YouTube. Click that subscribe button. And of course, download the Tego app so that you carry us wherever you are. 3.2 million views and we're going higher. Make sure and be a part of the realest of all reels, Real TV.
Join us on Real TV for Highlights with Alan Ferguson, a program where we aim to level the playing field through meaningful conversation and real action. we highlight the positive developments happening within communities across Trinidad and Tobago, while also addressing the concerns and challenges affecting government agencies and everyday citizens. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m., only on Real TV.
Hello, everyone. I am the Reverend Clifford Rawlins, minister of the Diego Martin United Church and a published author. I am inviting you to join me on Real TV for Honest to God, where we are honest with what Scripture is and says and addressing topical issues in Christianity in a postmodern context and post-colonial Caribbean landscape. Provocative, controversial, stimulating, and above all, openly honest. Every Tuesday at 2 to 3 p.m. right here on Real TV.
Honest to God, I'm coming clean. Honest to God.
Welcome back. NPTA Speaks, National Parent Teacher Association Speaks, the last segment of this very interesting interview, My Journey to Success, Amara's Journey to Success, student of Cure Presbyterian School, who will in September 2026 transition to Latchme Girls Secondary School. We're going to look at the mean scores. The national mean scores in 2025 for mathematics was 52.10. There has been an increase this year. The national mean score in mathematics is 53.84. English language in 2025, the national mean score was 66.70. This year, English language national mean score is 68.66. English language arts writing in 2025, 11.25, and this year, 11.57. Amara, tell me, mathematics, English language arts writing, which was your best subject of these three?
I think mathematics is my best subject.
Good. And when you look at your admission slip, you would have gotten the scores highest in this particular subject, if you could recall. Very good, very good. What do you like about mathematics? Tell me.
Well, it's fun, it's challenging.
Challenging is the word.
Yeah.
Yes. But of course, and you are able to, when you do the problems, the exercises, and you overcome these challenges, don't you feel a sense of accomplishment?
Yes.
You achieved something fantastic?
Yes.
And that's what you're going to take into, because the math now, Amara, would be higher, more difficult, more complicated than at primary school. You could well imagine.
Yes.
But of course, like you approach your mathematics in primary school, the same would apply to your mathematics in secondary school. What are you going to be doing this July, August vacation, Amara? Some of the things that you want to enjoy.
Well, I would like to go once again to visit Five Islands.
Good.
Spend time with family and friends.
Good.
Hopefully meet up with some primary school friends.
Good.
Doing things that I love.
Good.
And of course spending time with my mommy.
Most definitely. Your mom did tell me before we came on set that you were an avid swimmer. Do you think, well, I knew there was a break because of the examinations, which of course one has to appreciate. Do you think you want to get back into swimming? Probably at the competitive national level, perhaps? Maybe. Good. Any other hobby that you enjoy, Amara?
I like crafting, I like drawing.
You like those things?
Yes.
Exactly. And you do practice your drawing and your art ever so often?
Yeah.
Good. If I ask you, Amara, to say a note of thanks publicly on camera to Miss Jagannath, your principal at Great Presbyterian, Mr. Datu, and Mr. Suku in particular, I want you to give me the opportunity now to tell them thank you publicly. again.
A very heartfelt thank you to my principal, Mrs. Jagannath, who has really maintained our school at a very higher still level. My infant 1 and 2 teacher, Mr. Avindatu, who has really gave me the foundation that I needed. Without him, I truly couldn't have been here because a foundation is always important. My standard 4 and 5 teacher, Mr. Suku, who has helped me, who has taught me, who has guided me, who has supported me. And my classmates, thank you for being very supportive of my journey. Thank you so much.
Very good, Amara. Amara, 5 years from today, what can we hope to hear about Amara Beaton 5 years from today?
I hope that I still will be very successful in all my examinations. Everyone will be proud of me because I remained resilient, committed, and dedicated towards my schoolwork.
Very good. And tell me, how do you think we'll be able to accomplish that? Tell me.
Well, I definitely will have to stay on the right path. I also have a very good support system. How do I say it?
No, you're on the right track. You're on the right track, especially with, as you say, you have good support system in your mom, your family members as well. They all rallying around you and will give you, I'm sure, the support you need to make sure at the end of 5 years, we can look back and see Amara continues to do well even after 5 years. Again, we are so very proud of you, Amara. Mom, as we wind up this interview today, I want to ask you, this chapter has ended. What do you think the future holds for Amara at the end of this primary school chapter?
Oh, I think the future would hold a lot of great things because if she keeps this up and, you know, she maintains focus and she maintains God in her life as everything else, you know, I think we'll see great things from her.
Yeah.
I think we should expect great things from her.
Great. The word values comes to mind. In other words, we instill values in our children, honesty, respect, well-behaved, etc. What value you think you would have placed greatest emphasis on in the primary school developmental life of Amara?
Definitely respect and discipline.
Good.
Because without respect and discipline, you know, you can't achieve much. You know, you need to learn. Also, you need to learn to be humble.
Got you. Yeah. And from what I'm seeing and of course observing, there is that sense of humility in, of course, your daughter.
Yeah.
And we want you, Amara, to take that sense of humility into your secondary school as well. And it's going to serve you in good stead as well in the long run. Keep your feet on the ground and make sure and remain humble at all times.
Of course.
In closing, therefore, I want to give Mom the opportunity again to give public thanks to the teachers, just as Amara had done, and of course, some of the support systems and mechanisms that you would have seen and observed around you during the educational primary life of Amara.
Sure. So, all her teachers basically throughout primary school, mainly Mr. Datu, Miss Lisa Bihari, Mr. Jibood, Miss Stacy Balgobin, Mr. Brian Suku, Miss Anna York, Miss Hafiza Ali Kerry, and you know, obviously the principal, of course, because you know she is the one who holds all these teachers together, make sure, you know, that they are doing their work and on the right path. So, you know, that's basically her, most of her teachers, you know, that would have aided and would have, and her preschool teachers as well.
Certainly,
because her preschool teachers, Miss Sherry.
That foundation.
Yeah, that foundation. Even at daycare, she had one of the best daycares.
Great.
So, you know, grandma at daycare, you know, we thank you very much. You know, I messaged her someday.
You did?
And
told her the good news?
I told her the good news. Actually, she reached out to me. And I told her, you know, without a good foundation, you know,
well done.
we could not have done it, you know. So at preschool, Miss Auntie Dawn.
Good.
Thank you so much. You know,
Right.
she's forever proud, always
Yes.
Amara's #1 supporter.
Right,
So
right,
thank you
right.
so much to Auntie Dawn and all the teachers actually, because all the teachers would have known all the children
Yes,
and would have
good, good,
interacted with them in some form, even if it's not academically,
Yes.
but they get to know
Got
the
you,
children.
got you.
For functions, for events. Amara took part. She's a Red Cross youth member.
Good, good,
so she
good,
took
good,
part.
good, good,
She
good.
also took part in the Women of Arts of Trinidad
Good,
and Tobago.
very good,
She got
very
a medal
good.
from them.
Yeah.
So, you know, they at some point in time, every single teacher at
Yes.
CPS
Got you.
would have been a part of Amara's journey.
Got you,
So,
got
you
you.
know, we are grateful. We are thankful.
And you sure you have identified all the teachers, because you know the teacher whose name you forgot would be coming after you, you know.
Did I forget any, Amara?
Did she?
No, well,
Good.
Miss Bellini and Mr. Caladine,
Right.
they were other teachers who supported me as
Good.
well.
Good. I'm not putting you on a spot, Bellini, but I can't end this segment without asking you, were you involved or are you involved in the PTA at Career Presbyterian?
Not avidly, but
Good.
I'm the PTA class rep.
Good,
so
good,
that
good,
helps.
good, good. Very good,
Yeah,
very
but
good.
not a main member.
Got
but,
you, got
but
you.
I work along with them. So
Great,
yeah.
great.
But Miss Bellini is Miss Bellini. She's
Yes.
truly a wonderful teacher
Got you,
when it
got
comes
you,
to
got
that
you.
as well.
And I ask that question because we want to encourage all our parents. Your child is at a particular school. If there is not a PTA at the school, reach out to me. My name, Walter Stewart, National PTA President. My telephone number on public television is 682-6832. I eat, dream, sleep, PTA. And my wish is that all the schools, Banan, have an active operational parent-teacher association in their schools to be able to, as I said before, unite home and school for the good of students like Amara and all the 300 plus students in Trinidad and Tobago. We guarantee you with an active PTA affiliated with the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated to be able to give you that guidance and that support in this journey called parenthood and in this journey called the educational life of your child and of your children. And that's the note I want to end on today as we wish all our students again safety, happiness, enjoyment during the 8 weeks of Java, July, August vacation. We want you to be safe, want you to stay on the straight and narrow, and coming out in September again to continue, or in some instances to start the journey that is the educational landscape in Trinidad and Tobago. My name, Walter Stewart again, National PTA President. My guest, Amara Betan, and of course her mother, Bellini Ramlakan. Thank you both for guesting with me. I wish you all the best, all success to you. And of course to you, Mom, as well.
Thank you
all
so
the
much
very
for
best.
having us
Yes,
as well.
my pleasure. All the best.
Thank you.
Good.
The views and opinions expressed in the preceding program were those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content was provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.